Have you started recording?
Yes, I have started. Let's begin our session. So,
Yeah, okay.
hi, very good morning.
Yeah, very good morning, sir. I'm very excited to talk with you, and because there is a reason when I started my journey, and at that time you started your YouTube channel, and you are really famous. So I used to watch your video.
Oh my
So I was
goodness.
excited to talk with you.
Thank you very much for, acknowledging me all these things. I think you had started in 2020.
Yeah, I started, but I stopped totally. But sometimes I watch YouTube videos related to English. And then 2021, I started my journey for learning English. So,
Okay. So you have watched me since 2020.
yes, sorry. At that time, you started, I think, your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I had started in May 2020. So it has been almost 5 years now. Yeah, it has been the long journey, but I have been enjoying it. So thank you, ma'am, for acknowledging me all these things. I want to know about you a little bit.
Okay, my name is Muleshwari, and I'm from Chhattisgarh
Yeah.
state. I
Okay.
completed my study, and I'm preparing for exams. And I started my YouTube channel. It's been long, but I was not constant. I stopped making, and at that time I was making YouTube videos related to vocabulary just for learning purpose. And it's been a month. I started again, and now I started showing my face, and I'm uploading some conversation videos on my YouTube. That's
So
all
before
about me.
that, it was faceless channel.
Yeah, but I totally stopped making too. After some days I made, but I stopped, and I got busy in something. So, and I stopped learning English. But it was my
What caused
mistake that I stopped learning.
what
And
caused you
it's
to stop your channel and you stop learning?
actually at that time I was able to let me start from the beginning. 2020 I got to know one application, Hello application, and I was at that time I was very beginner. I was not able to talk anything, even Hindi. I had a lot of fear to talk with stranger, and then I uninstalled that application. But I really like English, so I could not stop for a long. But after 1 year I started learning again, and I installed that application. And there was the same friend who used to motivate me, like you should talk on call and learn English like that. So they helped me a lot, and I did really hard because I'm from Hindi medium. And I in at that time I was in village, and I don't have anyone with whom I can talk. And my friends also all from Hindi mediums, and they were not interested to learn English, and I was alone. But I had mobile, and I knew about that application, and I got so many friends. Then I started doing so many things, like many activities. Like I used to listen a lot, and some simple English, like fairy tales, some simple conversation videos. Then I started explaining with friends and some people on that application. And in Telegram I used to talk about some topic with friends, and picture discussion, many activities I did. And whenever I get time, and while working also, I used to listen a lot. Then I was able to speak little bit. I was able to convey my message with people. And then I at that time I thought, like 2022 I think, I thought I should make a YouTube video for just vocabulary. I was not confident and not good at English for making YouTube channel and showing my face. So,
Mhm.
like for vocabulary, I was making, but I lost my interest, and I started focusing on my exam, because I thought like I'm too much. I was get involved in too much English, and I was not focusing on my studies and other things. And I came back city, and for job also, because I was able to speak English, not fluent way, but I was speaking really good English at that time. And
Okay.
then I got a job, and I was doing job, and I was preparing for exams. And few months ago, and I stopped learning English. I was not like because I'm studying Hindi, and I'm whatever the books I'm studying for my exam, that all are Hindi book. And while doing job, I was not getting much time to, so that's why I stopped. And it's been a month. I started my YouTube channel. Like I started making YouTube videos for learning purpose only, and I started showing my face to be more confident and to be constant in this journey. That's why I started making
So,
again.
you told me like you had left, but now once again you have started. What motivated you to start again, like these YouTubers? Because I think there are so many people right now, they are trying to become YouTuber, and like they have been uploading video, they have started learning English on YouTube. So this trend is very popular from last 2 years now. Like when we guys had started, less number of people were doing it, but right now so many people are doing it. So I think lots of people are also opening channels by looking at them, they get motivation, like they can also do it. And I think Rajni channel right now, she has recently done really well, and her channel has also motivated so many people. So I love this idea. At least people are loving these contents, and this content is growing day by day. Audience are growing in this genre. Before in 2020 there were less number of people, nobody had that idea, like that we can also do something like this, but nowadays it is going on and it is very trending. So I think good time to start it. Just you need to be optimistic about your journey, you need to just be consistent.
Yeah, you're right. This time I will not leave, but after watching them, not because, as you know, like I started, it's being long. Means I had interest before to make a YouTube video, but I left because of study and for job. But a few months ago, I left my job, and now I'm studying. So I thought I should focus on my English again because I got a lot of uh, good response from people, like for my English when I was doing job. And it's also motivates me to be continue on this language, so that's why I'm studying, and I'm learning English too right now.
Wow, great, awesome. So I have questions. Like, tell me the difficulties that you are facing to improve your English, like most difficult part of English that you still have to work on.
I think I'm not good at grammar.
Okay,
i'm
why
making
do you
some
think so?
grammatical I'm making some grammatical mistake, and I don't have much vocabulary. Whatever I'm speaking, it's a very simple vocabulary, I think. So I have
Mhm.
to work on my vocab, and I feel like if you talk with people on daily basis, you will learn so many vocabulary too. And this kind of conversation videos also help you a lot. And watching some motivational videos or anything as per your interest, like which kind of things do you like. And if you watch some different stories or movies, there you find some kind of different vocab, then it's help you. And if you talk with different people, the same sentence they speak in a different way, they use different sentence. Like Hindi we speak in a different way, same sentence. So English also, so if you talk with more people, you will learn something different. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that is a great thing. Like, I have also learned English by listening. I just listen to so many videos, and I just always listen to my genre of own interest, like the videos which is of my own interest. Although I love knowing about everything, so it depends on my mood what kind of thing I want to watch. And especially nowadays, YouTube is full of videos. So whenever you go to the any online platforms, unconsciously you start scrolling it down and you get the video and you click on it. So it happens with me as well sometimes, but still I do not have that much time that I can afford watching so many other types of videos. So I always focus on my target, like what I have to do, and I just try
Yeah.
to inculcate the habit which can benefit my spoken English, which can benefit my communication skills, and which can help me to grow in my career.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. I know like all the people knows you, but I want your introduction. I want to know about you more, and I also want to know like how you started your YouTube channel, because at that time I know not so many people were making YouTube channel. So what motivates you to make your YouTube videos?
Okay, so there are a couple of questions. I might few questions might slip off my mind, so you have to remind me later. But let me introduce myself first of all. So, as you know, my name is Anand Raj. I am the founder and director of Read and Achieve classes. I have been a content creator since last 5 years now on YouTube. I have been creating educational content where I am also teaching my students and few of the educational video, no, most of the conversation videos where English learners are watching all these videos and they are getting benefit from it. So this is my work. If I talk about my professional background, like educational background, not professional, then I have done my MSc in chemistry, and I have a couple of hobbies. I belong to Darbhanga, Bihar. If I talk about where do I live in Darbhanga. It is one of the districts of Bihar. I have a couple of hobbies, like I am fond of playing cricket. I am enthusiastic about traveling, so whenever I have free time, I love to travel. I also love to roam around in my locality, sometimes in natural places. Like I love nature. Sometimes I go to village side, countryside. I enjoy my evening and morning most of the time. So these are the things I do. The question was that how did I started my YouTube channel? So just it was not a sudden thought, I would say, because I had started one channel in 2017. In those days, we did not had that much. Uh, what can I say? uh, Exposure to these online platforms, right? Like very few people were knowing about YouTube on all these things. People were just becoming aware of all these platforms, but I did not had good mobile phone. I remember I couldn't keep up because of the not having instruments and mobile phone. And even I would say mobile phone was not a big issue because I had a phone in which there was a lower camera quality camera. But in those days, whoever has started with that camera, they are now great YouTubers. They are very successful at YouTube. I know they have millions and millions of subscribers. So I would say I was not rigid to my goal, but I had started in 2017. I couldn't keep up that time channel. So once again in during lockdown, and I have also institute. I had institute since then that day. So I was working on my institute more than the online classes or online things, because I couldn't figure out the future of online products. So I thought, my if my institute is going to grow bigger, then I would try all these things later on. So during lockdown to 2020, I had to shut down my institute because of the virus. So I thought of doing something new, and it was YouTube once again. It came in my mind. Let's start YouTube, and I had to also improve my English. Since long time I wanted to speak good English. So I started working on my English, and a sudden thought came in my mind: why not upload all these video on my YouTube channel? And I was also making solo videos before that, but suddenly this thought a strike, and I think I also saw a few of the foreign YouTubers were uploading videos, conversation videos, like Cambly videos. So it gave me an idea. Let's go with this content, and I started my YouTube channel. And since then, I'm regular here. So that is my journey. And if you talk about what motivated me, it was my English. Like I wanted to speak good English, or I had always desire. It was a lurking desire in those days, but right now, yeah, I'm able to speak English. So I started working on my English.
Yeah, nice. It's really nice journey you have.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
like
very
one
much.
thing, like at that time I used to think, like now not, but when I started watching your video, but I was not able to speak. I told you, na, in the very beginning, and at
Mm-hmm.
that time you were talking with foreign people. So I was thinking do you face any problem to talk with them, like do you have any kind of fear, like if I make mistake then what they will think, that kind of hesitation do you have at that time?
No, I was not fearful about my mistakes since very beginning, because I know, like, I am a beginner and I have to speak in English, so I will have to face all these barriers. And even I was not hesitant talking with foreigners. I was very confident while I was speaking English. So the problem was only resources, lack of resources sometimes. Like my first video, I remember I was shooting, keeping the phone in my hand, talking on stairs. So I remember that was the only challenges. After all, as far as talking is concerned, it was also challenging to understand the native speakers sometimes. Sometimes, their word was going out of my mind because of the accent. and they have the very different accent. But all these problems, slowly I overcame all these problems because it was lockdown. So I started working on my English for a long time. I mean, I used to work all day long on my English only. I had to do nothing, but I used to listen to English speaker. I used to imitate them, and shadowing method, all sorts of method I tried because of the leisure time. I had lots of time during those days. But right now, once again, I want to get into that mood, but I'm not able to do it because I do not have time. Hardly I find half an hour, 1 hour every single day to you know deliver on my English. So that is the problem. So I would say it was not a big deal for me talking especially, but the problem was technical issues and taking that subscription of Cambly, which was very costly. I couldn't afford it, but after all I took the risk of taking that applications subscription because I was eager to talk with foreigners. Like I one thing was in my mind, like how it would be to talking with foreigners, people from America, because we Indians always talk about America, London, big thing. Especially when you come from village, like somebody always say London, say okay, it looks like big thing in childhood, right? What is London or not? So I
Yes,
thought of
yes.
talking with these people who are from London, America. That's why I took that subscription.
Yeah, nice. I also like to talk with them. But, like in the very beginning, like when I started learning my journey, I was not listening any native speaker because I was not able to understand their words. And I know so many native speaker speak so simple English, and their accent also, like understandable. But most of the people were, like suggesting me to watch Hollywood movies, and whenever I started watching, I was not getting anything. And that's why I started watching some South Indian movies, English
Yes.
dubbed movies,
Yeah, English
because
dubbed
it was,
movie.
yeah, so it was in Indian accent. So I really like to watch those videos because of Indian accent only. So, like in the beginning, I was watching only Indian accents, like movies or conversation video. Some conversation video I watch. There is one English conversation channel. Some Britishers made that, but they are using some simple sentences, and their accents also really good. So that's helped me a lot. And I used to listen a lot in the beginning, and still I am listening because I like to listen more.
Yeah, I think yes, South Indian short movies. I have also watched few of them. So these are very helpful movies. These are short movies and like easy to understand because of the accent. Like it is Indian accent, so easy to understand. I remember like I hadn't watched any foreign accent before I talked with the Cambly tutors, but suddenly all these things happened on its own. Like it happens now when you want to do something, yeah, whole universe conspire and it helps you. So that's what happened in those days, I think, because I took a great risk. I remember I didn't had money to even take the Cambly subscription because my coaching center was shut down. I was taking home tuition, home door to door home tuition. I was on the verge of kind of extinction in my career of teaching, right? So I took door to door home tuition, and I still remember one parents had paid me money, and with that money, still I didn't had courage to take the subscription, but I took the subscription. So it was also a very risky step, but that one thing was always in my mind or in my heart, that yes, I'm going to make something big in this sector. So I need to take this risk. I need to speak in English. I need to talk with people, right? Because
Yeah.
I had earned money before that, so it was not big matter. In those days I did not had money, but I knew that yes, I can earn money again. So I do not need to think about money. Let it go, even it is going, because I'm going to learn something, and learning is always worth paying.
Yeah, you did really nice, and I can see the result right now. And now you are
Thank
fluent
you.
speaker. You are speaking very well with full of confidence.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, like always, if you are working, then always it is going to yield result. It doesn't matter that at that time you are feeling good or not, or you feel like whether your work is going to be worthwhile or not, but in future it is going to reap the result. And it always happened, because I have experience, I have been in professional career too since 2017, and since then I know whatever work I have done with my full heart, it had paid me back, and it had paid me back multiple folds, not only one time or two time, I think multiple folds. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was really nice to talk with you, and thanks for connecting with me. And it's already 22 minutes.
Yeah.
So I hope we'll talk again. And thanks for connecting with me, and thanks for accepting my request. And I'm really happy. You can't imagine, because I I never thought like one day I will talk with you, because when I started watching your YouTube channel when I was very beginning, and now I'm talking with you, I'm so happy today. Thank you for connecting with me.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Thank you.